So also in the 2026 Season 3 updates was a complete reset or rebuild of the modified cars, both the SK and the Tour. So last season I raced the SK modified at Nashville Mini Oval. So I'm just going to test the updated SK on the iRacing fixed set. What I've done is reduce the fuel and match the gear ratio I used last time. My previous set did not pass tech, so they have significantly altered what works and what doesn't.
$13.999.
Initial thoughts are I can't feel the extra 60 horsepower. I suppose it's a bit looser.
13.941. That was your fastest lap of the session. $13.799. New fastest lap.
Yeah, I think this is trickier to drive.
$13.798. That was your fastest lap.
Throttle control will be more of a thing, because previously the SK used to be just jam max throttle on as soon as you saw the exit of the corner.
13.683. New fastest
And
lap
it's
for
definitely one of the things they said that you would notice was that the tyres would be cold or difficult to start with and then get a lot better once warm. And as you can see by the delta, that's definitely proving to be the case.
$13.661. That was your fastest.
So even though I'm driving a bit messy, the time's still improving just because the tyres are getting better. I'm just struggling to
13.658.
balance how aggressive to be and when to be aggressive.
$13.578. That was your fastest lap of the session.
Yeah, with these changes, I think this could be a really good series to run.
13.623.
But it'll just take a while for the guys that run this stuff a lot and know what they're doing in order to build the good sets and then put them behind a paywall, and then anticipation will die off again.
13.657.
Yeah, that's good fun. Just take the tour mod to the track and see how that drives. So we're back at Nashville Speedway in the tour mod, but we've moved to the big Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway. We'll see how this goes. On the fixed set again. The track specific fixed set. Imagine if I could keep it off the wall. I think the offset is possibly confusing me a bit there. Or just skill issue.
We've got good fuel data. 18. 17.091. That was your fastest lap of the session.
Yeah, same as the SK, the tyres noticeably getting better every lap.
17.607. New fastest lap for you.
And throttle control is definitely a thing. Which is great, because that's
17.547.
something you want to see in order to differentiate the good from the not so good drivers. Quite understeery on entry now that the tyres are warm.
17.352. New fastest lap for you.
Feels like you can really scrub the tyres. I don't know if that would hurt or not in terms of lap time or long run performance. Tiny bit of oversteer on exit if you are a bit eager on the throttle. But even that starts to fade away once the tyres warm up.
.237. New fastest lap for you.
Hopefully both the SK and the Tour mod become more popular, because the cars have definitely improved in this build. This is a great job by iRacing in terms of what they've done to these cars. Now it is up to the community, and it's fair to say that that regular community is not one of the nicer ones on iRacing. A lot of egos and a lot of wrecking goes on in those races, in both cars. If they can keep themselves under control, then I think iRacing could be onto a winner here with this stuff. Personally, I'm a big fan of the short track racing, just not a fan of the short track racers. Yeah, I'm a big fan of that. That's really cool. Takes a lot of driving, but it's not unapproachable as well. I think it's easy enough to drive, but it'll be very hard to go quick, which is just what you want from any car on iRacing, really. So, on to the last of the sneaky wee updates that iRacing have thrown in this season. So the last sort of point I wanted to cover in today's updates is the Euro Nascar they gave us. They also gave us the ability to race it in the wet. It's not going to have any wet races this season, but I've thrown some wet tyres on here at Brands Hatch on the Indy course. See how it handles the rain. Yeah, not so good. That's on me though. So I am terrible in the rain in general, so yeah, this is not unapproachable at all. This is
4.637.
you do not need to be a road genius in order to drive this. Yeah, this is probably one of the easier cars I've had to drive in the rain. Not that it's a long list of cars I've driven in the rain. Just trying to stay off the shiny racing line where possible.
57.564. That was your fastest lap of the session.
It's even not so bad on the racing line. This is actually, I wouldn't say comfortable, but it's not bad at all.
We've got good fuel data. 55.969. Just set your fastest lap of the session.
It's quite enjoyable actually. If anything, I'd say this is almost too easy. Maybe the car needs some more power or something, but it's sticking real good.
55.42. That was your fastest lap of the session.
Oh, that's a good bit of aquaplaning. And of course I'm just on the baseline setup, no adjustment to brake bias even, which is what you should do in the wet. This is excellent.
55.207. New fastest lap.
And normally when rain enters the schedule for official series, participation plummets, and I would be one of those. But this is a series that I think the racing might be even better in the rain.
.887. That was your fastest lap of the session.
That is good fun. Car drives great in the rain. Hopefully this is the start towards other stock cars getting rain tyres. Possibly even some oval short track racing in the rain for those A, B and C cars. Or at least letting them do some road course stuff in the rain. Because it's this car is very, very capable. Quite surprising. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.